They could speak English with you, right? But you would quickly get washed out of the conversation.
Even in the meetings, the language is English. But once the tension goes high or once something important happens, they change immediately to Dutch. They feel safer or easier to go there. You can't keep it always English, it's impossible.
We have this drinks every now and then, every couple of weeks, and as it's non-work related topics, so then of course everyone is speaking in Dutch. Of course, it's the moment that everyone can just be themselves, and I cannot really be part of that moment because my Dutch is not that good. So then I'm like, you know.
Everything is in Dutch, even though they can explain in English for you, but all the letters is in Dutch. And then I really need to either hire a translator to translate all the documents, or I need to do my own Google Translate. Very time consuming.
And another thing is once there's a meeting, they look at the table who doesn't speak Dutch. And if I'm the only one who doesn't speak it, I feel kind of shameful. That's why I also feel that knowing Dutch is important.
But in my opinion, it's really a matter of having the self-confidence to allow yourself to do mistakes, and the confidence also to insist in asking the question in Dutch.
I applied in few companies, like 3-4 companies. I don't remember the name, but then I always got rejection from them. I got a mail and it was very negative mail saying that we are very sorry, but then we are really looking people from Netherlands, citizen of Netherlands, and also people who know Dutch.
The Dutch are just more straightforward, and they just tell you the stuff how they are.
More efficient communication, I guess.
Not necessarily, because sometimes you could feel like you feel bad and not necessarily offended, but then maybe it was too direct, and you're like, oof.
If they like you, they like you. If they don't like you, they don't like you. That in the beginning for me, this was sometimes I just start to cry, you know, because they really are really direct, but it's nothing personal. It's just it's the way that they criticize your work, but then they want you get better. It's not that they want to say, yeah, you were stupid or whatever.
Because they're really open to hear new suggestions, you know,
new ideas.
and that is actually pretty great. I remember that.
But for me, it's a shame to live in a country and not understand the real culture, how the people really talk, interact. Because I think that through a language is where you really know how this culture is developed.
I want to do my job here and I have to speak with people and I want to speak Dutch. So it's mandatory for me, you know.
I wanted to learn Dutch, but I wasn't fully committed to it. But once I decided I was committed to the country, that's when I decided to really learn the language.